Hi everyone, I'm Britt. Thanks for joining us again. We've been on a little bit of a hiatus because I had a baby and now I'm back. So there's that. And yeah, we've got Bailey here. Bailey, how's it going?
It's been good. I've definitely been missing this out of my week, so I'm really excited to be back. I am currently not in my home in Tucson. I'm visiting family, which means this is the first time we're watching this that I don't have my moon buddy with me.
Oh no. I wonder what the implications of that will be.
Yeah, I guess this will be a good experiment.
Anything's possible, so stay tuned, folks.
It's gonna be a wild ride.
But yeah, no, a lot is different. I'm in a different room. Not quite as exciting as your travels, Bailey, but I'm down the hall so that I can avoid any children appearing here in this video. So anyway, yeah. All right. So I can't even really remember. No, I do remember actually some of the details of where we were in the season. So as a quick recap, we had that massive solar event that was pretty scary, pretty bad. And yeah, so this is season 2, episode 4, called Pathfinder. Are you ready, Bailey?
Pathfinder, wasn't there like a Mars thing that was called Pathfinder?
Trying to remember what year was that? That was early, right? Because that was also a plot line wasn't that a plot line in The Martian?
Pathfinder was in 1997. Do they jump to 1997?
Or does Pathfinder just happen earlier? Probably just happens earlier.
I guess we'll find out, guys.
They would be pretty old. They would be pretty old, right? 97? It'd be like geriatric space.
I'd watch it. I'd watch that show.
I would totally watch it. You know? Well, we're moving on. Okay.
Hit play.
This is going to be a weird night. I can just tell already. Like, the vibe is...
We're sorry, guys.
The vibe is strange. You know? But it's fine. It's fine. All right. Action.
What are you talking about?
You said you made a promise to yourself that you would never leave me and Kelly alone, no matter what you had to give up.
Okay.
Do you really think you can sit behind a desk from age 6 for another 15 years?
Oof. He's like, no, I do not.
He can't do it. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to.
Like, look at the look on his face. Yeah. Isn't it funny? We really didn't like Karen in season 1.
We hated her, yeah.
And now I'm like, okay, all right. And she just ate his bacon.
Oh, girl. Wait, what happened to his hair? It was all floofed up and now it's all flat.
I know. God, they really got to pay more attention to the hair work. Clearly, they don't.
Inconsistencies.
Eagle eye.
They weren't ready for me. They really weren't. A new version.
Yeah.
You okay? All good?
Oh boy.
Oh man, is he gonna have a breakdown? Oh. Claustrophobic. Did he just say he had to take a leak?
Yeah.
They put you in a mag. That's a maximum absorbency garment. That's a diaper. They put you in a mag. He could have peed right there and there. Okay, he's fine.
Homage, favor seekers, opportunities to wreak vengeance on people who cross you.
Well, that sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
But no. No. I just want to fly.
So fly.
I love her.
But he threw away all his medals. I saw him do it.
Not this one.
How did you... He gave it to me.
Not really sure how I feel about the fact that
understand.
her husband like kept all these
Why are you
secrets
giving
from
this to
her
me?
and like told his sister.
You're the one who filled Clay's head with all the patriotic...
Yeah.
That was intense.
Oh, that was so hard to watch because you understand both sides, man. Anyways, look, it's a book from Pam. Oh.
Can you
What's
guess
it say?
the poem is about you?
Oh.
I want someone to write a poem about me.
I would love that.
Yeah.
To all our fans out there, if someone wants to write a poem about us in our reaction videos.
Yeah, like if you're like a deep fan of these reaction videos, write us a poem and put it in the comments. And
We'll read it.
We'll be really happy. Yeah, we'll read it live on the air.
Yeah.
There you go.
Due respect, sir, I'm Air Force, sir, not Navy.
Put it on.
Ed is such a bully.
He is a little bit.
Yeah.
You sound like an NFL owner.
Look, we've dealt with this issue.
No, we haven't.
Oh, she's coming in hot. I'm here for it.
I came into this program as the token black girl. And I was grateful for the opportunity, no matter what the reasons. But that was 13 years ago. This program, it has the power to change the way people see the world. You know that.
You know, I was so drunk, I don't remember it.
And NASA chose you to fly right seat in its first nuclear spacecraft.
Oof. Did you hear that?
Sorry,
The
I'm
nuclear
late.
spacecraft. That's
Vet
cool.
blew a rod. I'm
Yeah.
over at Ellington.
Come on,
Extra shit?
show for all mankind. Don't do this.
That
Don't
tin
do the
can.
powerful music. Don't make me cry.
Don't play with my emotions.
Don't do this to me for all mankind.
I give
Oh,
you
boy.
Pathfinder.
Oh. Something's gonna happen.
You better get
Is
out
that Ed?
of the buddy. Look over.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Ed, get out of there now. Mayday, Mayday, Houston Center, NASA 910 over the Gulf. NASA 959 is on fire and ejecting now.
Jet. Oh, jeez, that was close.
Terrifying.
Well, now he's gonna be all freaked out about going to space and leaving Karen and Kelly.
Can we just talk about like how terrifying that would be? Like I can't even imagine. Like pulling the ripcord
Yeah.
and being like, I'm out, and then you're just like in your little seat. Is your parachute gonna
Watching
open up?
it.
I don't know. Hopefully.
Ugh.
What a way to end. What a way to end.
Yeah. So what caused it? Do we know what caused it, or was it just like?
Ed just being ridiculous.
Was it something like a misuse, or was it like?
Well, I'm sure they probably weren't supposed to be doing all those little tricks and, you know,
Yeah, that's true.
like that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's some.
Who was he racing? Was he racing the Navy guy, or was he racing Gordo?
He was racing Gordo. So the two of them were just out there kind of playing games in very expensive jets.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to go well for them.
Neither of them seem really that ready for space.
No. I'm like, where is the professionalism here? Okay, the only one that is bringing their professionalism to this game is Sally Ride. And that is all I've seen in this episode. Well, no. Okay,
And
Sally
Danny.
and Danny.
Danny.
We've got the one guy who's being hazed wearing that hat and all. And I feel bad for him, but also like he's playing into it. And then, or not playing into it, but he's like, I mean, he's got to like stand up for himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then we've got Gordo. We've got Tracy, who's basically like, we didn't see a ton of her this episode, but it's just like, come on, people. Like, we have got to get her.
I mean, they got 200 other astronauts. I hope those astronauts are pulling their weight. But, like, yeah, I don't like the direction that all of this is headed.
Doesn't feel like we've got the A-team on this right now. I'm a little worried, so, yeah. Well, it's going to be really interesting. Yeah, that was a wild episode. Also, like, I just don't know how I feel about a lot of things right now. I feel like this episode alluded to a lot of things happening in the future that I'm not going to be super psyched about. So, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. It's kind of the writing on the wall. I feel like it was another setup episode, which we're now going to be entering episode 5 of the season, and we've had mostly setup episodes. So I guess the solar flare was kind of a big deal, but other than that, it feels like just kind of setups. The nuclear powered shuttle, that's dope. I wish that was a real thing that had happened in our history. What else? Yeah, I feel like everyone needs to kind of be slapped upside the head and wake up and be like, what are you doing here, guys? Like,
This is important.
yeah. this is just like, and then honestly, this is one of the things that concerns me about the space industry right now, because we're still small. We still only have NASA astronauts and stuff, and there's not 200 of them floating around. But like, yeah, in general, like the more people that get involved, the more internal personnel relationships and conflict and all this stuff. That's like, if we don't figure out how to deal with this, we're gonna have a situation similar to what we're seeing here, and it's like, it's not pretty. Yeah, it's we got to figure this stuff out. Like,
Yeah. But I totally agree with you. I think we're like we've done several like setup episodes. So I'm going to be really interested to see now like what lies in the next one and if we're going to
let's
start
get a
like
mission.
moving the plot along. Yeah. So very interesting indeed.
Oh, but the scene with Danny, right? And the golden light coming in. Oh, chills. That was so good. That's like,
Oh yeah, the Apollo module and like all that.
That was perfect.
That was a really cool scene. Yeah, I feel like Danny might be my favorite character this season. I feel like I was
Right
Team
now?
Tracy season 1.
Yep.
And now in season 2, because I'm a little disappointed in Tracy, I feel like Danny's like coming into that spot. Also,
Stepping
like
up.
the Molly thing, like I still love Molly, but like also I'm like it's a little bit hard to watch because she's not telling anybody what's going on. So
Yeah. And she's had a minimal role, like ever since the radiation thing. They've kind of haven't shown her a whole lot. I'd love to see her like come back and start kicking butt like she does. So hopefully she'll get a chance to do that. But
hopefully.
oof.
All right, well, Bailey, this has been really fun.
It's been a pleasure.
I'm glad that we're like diving back into these. So thanks everyone for joining us, and we will be back next week with season 2, episode 5, called The Wait. So can't wait to see what that episode's going to be all about.
Ha. Gravity.
They're free here. The jokes are free. All right. You know what? Next time we should like get ourselves a glass of wine and do this. I'm serious.
I think we should turn that into wine night. I think that's fine.
Yeah, I'm here for it. All right. Next time. Done. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I guess I should say bye to the people. All right.
Say goodbye to the crowd. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thanks for joining us.